Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Sunday Showdown, the series where I face off against other content creators in draft games. And today we have TheTargetMan. Now he is a fellow YouTuber and a fellow member of the FM Creators team. So definitely go and give him a look. He's got some great stuff on his channel and yeah, you'll definitely enjoy his content. So, well, today we are doing an A to Z draft. Pretty simple. The way it works is we both start on the letter A, we both pick a player with that letter, then B, C, D, and work our way through. Now we have a £500 million budget, so we have the maximum allocated money, and we both get one skip, and that's because you're only allowed to pick 25 players, so we can both skip one letter if we want to. So, yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see, do we go for the big players? Do you try and save some money for when you get to those big letters at the end, the R's, the S, the T? So, yeah, let's get stuck into this draft and see who we pick. I am going for a left back. I am going for Jordi Alba as my A.
Nice, solid start.
44 million, 10% of my budget.
I'm going to go for Swiss centre-back at Dortmund, Manuel Akanji.
Okay, that's not bad. Starting quite conservative there. I say conservative, he's pretty much the average price we're going to be spending on players.
Yeah, he's not shy of 20 million.
Nah.
I think I'm going to go for Nabil Bentaleb.
Oh, that's not bad value for money, that, for 18.5 million. I've got quite a little bargain here myself, to be honest, I think. I'm going for another fullback. I'm going for a right back. I'm going for Hector Bellerin for
Nice.
14 million, which seems...
14 million, that's a steal.
Yeah, that seems incredibly reasonable, which is more than can be said for most of these players. For 15 million, I'm going for Yannick Carrasso.
He's only 15
He is
million.
only 15 million, which seems like an absolute steal.
I'm going for Dutch goalkeeper Jasper Cillessen.
That is who I looked at when I said I didn't want to spend that much on him. I'm not even joking. That is actually who I was hovering over.
My next pick is going to be a right back from Bilbao, Oscar De Marcos.
Oh, very good pick. I'm going for Paulo Dybala. 73 million. I've spent a good chunk of my budget already. That's fairly safe to say. With 4 letters in, I've got through 150 million.
Yeah, I've just noticed that.
Oh, I found an absolute steal. Oh. Right, so I am going for Nigerian goalkeeper, Vincent Enyema,
Oh, absolute Hall of Famer on this.
who is 325k.
I mean, it's probably because he's 35. We didn't
It
realise
is, but for a backup goalkeeper,
He's
and
solid, yeah.
and to get rid of, like, because I think you've got like 3 good letter E's, and then everything else is just absolute tripe. Like you're just cycling through rubbish.
I'm going to go for left back from Chelsea, Emerson. I'm going to go Felipe. Nice and cheap.
Fair enough. Speaking of nice and cheap, I'm also going for a cheap centre-half option. I am going for Juan Foyth from Tottenham
Nice.
at
Yeah.
4.1 million. Although it says 450k will be removed. But he's definitely 4.1 million. I'm going for Matteo Guendouzi for 17 million.
Yeah.
Partially because he has nice hair and partially because his name's fun to say.
I'm going to go for Roberto Gagliardini. Let's go for it. Elias Hernandez. Never heard of him, but...
No idea, I'm not going to lie.
Let's take a punt, shall we?
I'm going for Samir Handanovic, the goalkeeper, Slovenian, for
Solid.
22.5 million. Bournemouth winger, Jordan Ibe.
I'm going for a left winger who's Colombian. Ibargüen, I'm going to go with. Never heard of him, but it's reasonably priced and his stats don't look too bad.
Fair enough.
Kujachio, I'm going to... No idea.
I mean, it's a player. He kicks a football around a pitch, and right now we will take that. I'm going for Juan Fran as a backup right back. Maybe even a starting right back. I'm not sure how he compares to Bellerin, to be honest. I'm going for N'Golo Kante.
Oh, what? How much is he?
47.5.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, but it's not bad for N'Golo. Considering Jorginho was like 49 or something.
I've already found my next pick. Strikers. Atletico Madrid striker. How he's got hit, considering he used to be at Blackburn, I have no idea. Nikola Kalinic.
Okay.
Real Sociedad centre-back, Diego Llorente.
Ooh. Okay, I'm going for my L.
Here we go.
I'm going for Laporte
Nice.
for 30 million,
Solid.
which I think is a decent bit of value for money. I'm going to go for Musa Marega,
Interesting.
who it says is an attacking midfielder. He can't play attacking midfield at all.
Well, I've already got my next pick sorted. He didn't have a brilliant year at Swansea, but he's now doing bits for Sevilla. Another option in centre midfield, Roque Meza.
I thought you were going for Michu when you mentioned Swansea.
You'll be a good backup keeper.
Manuel Neuer is your backup keeper, wow.
He's quite expensive for a backup, but I don't know if I'm completely sold on Silicon, so I'm going to go with Neto.
Oh, that's a decent option. I'm going for David Neres.
Nice, yeah.
For 11 million, that seems
earlier.
like an absolute steal. I'm going to take £30 million man Mesut Ozil. Which,
30 million, is that it?
that seems relatively good for Ozil. Apparently, I've got no strikers, which is interesting, considering in my mind I've got 2. I've got this feeling in the back of my mind that the last few letters are all going to be really cheap, and I'm kind of playing off of that.
I'm really struggling to find a position.
If you're
Player
struggling
names.
now, wait until 2 letters time.
Q. Ooh. Daniel Opare?
Oh yeah,
Opare?
Yeah.
Whatever.
good on FIFA.
Yeah. What am I now? Sorry? N.
Wait, no,
Hello.
you just did O. P.
Oh yeah, P. LMNOP. Yeah, cool. Right.
I'll edit that out, don't worry.
It's alright. The people can know when it comes to football. I'm all over it, but actual common sense, no, it's not my thing.
The alphabet's a bit more of a struggle.
You're quite a good wing back, and you're dirt cheap as well. And you've actually played for Germany, so you can't be that bad. Yeah, I like him.
Mustafi's played for
Marvin.
Germany.
That's true. Marvin Plattenhardt,
Can't say I've heard of him, I'm not going to lie.
another cheap option, 4.7 million.
I'm going all in. I'm taking Gerard Piqué.
Nice, yeah.
And then for my Q, which I am not skipping, I am going for a £5 million winger. I'm going for Ricardo Quaresma.
Oh, love the nostalgia, yes.
We may need to wheel him onto the pitch. I think I've figured out why I've got no money.
Go on.
I've got 4 wingers, and I have no intention of playing wingers.
That might be a problem.
That is a bit of a problem.
Yeah, I'm officially skipping Q.
Yep, so you're on your R?
So, Antonio Rudiger.
Oh, I had him on sort of my
24
list. That's not bad.
I'm going to go for Dutch centre midfielder, Kevin Strootman.
Oh, how much is that
Those were
setting you
nice.
back?
24 mil.
That's not bad, really. So, I am on my R, and I'm going to take what I think is an absolute steal.
Ronaldo, 99 mil.
Wait, I don't even have 99 mil. I'm going to take Aaron Ramsey for 14 million.
That is a steal. Yeah, you've done well there.
I think that's a really good deal, especially at this stage. I am picking Nicolas Soule, Bayern Munich centre-half for 27 million.
I'm going to go for Bertrand Traore,
That's a good pick.
19.5 million. Takashi Usami.
Not bad. Don't know who he is. I've just said not bad. I've got no idea who he is. So I'm on T. I'm going to go for Nicolas Tagliafico,
Yes.
the Ajax left back, for 4.3 million. For my U, I'm going for Mark Uth.
Mark Uth.
Not Mark Huth. Mark Uth.
Got a V.
Right.
Manchester Sevilla, Franco Vazquez.
Fair enough.
He's not the most conventional of picks, but I love this guy in real life, and on this game he's quite good as well.
Okay.
17 finishing is just a great start. Callum Wilson,
Oh, yeah, good player.
34 million,
What?
but I've got the money, so I don't care.
How much did you say Frankie de Jong was? 4 million?
4.8, yeah.
Callum Wilson is worth about, what, 9 or 8 Frankie de Jongs?
Apparently so.
I'm not quite sure you'll convince anyone of that. I said I need a striker. I'm on V. I'm taking Robin Van Persie
Nice.
for 5 million.
5 mil, is that it?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
And now I'm on W. Okay, for 3.4 million, I'm signing Ben Woodburn.
Fair enough.
I'm definitely not completely out of money.
My banter pick for X, former Newcastle striker, Cisco.
Oh, I had him down as one of my options for X.
And now I've got 112 million to spend on 2 players.
Who begin with Y and Z.
I could have done this a little bit better. Right, third choice goalkeeper, plays for Ibar. Yoel.
Okay. For my X, I'm picking Zadus. I am then skipping my Y. Because I haven't used my skip yet. And then I'm picking Hakeem Ziyech.
I'm going to go with that Zielinski bloke. He's a decent player. So there we go then. I had 75 million left over.
I had 725k. So just to very quickly run you through the squad. In goal, we have Handanovic, a great keeper, should be able to do exactly what we need him to. Then we have a very strong backline. I plan on playing attacking football, and to play attacking football, you need good defenders because they're going to be left alone. They're going to be isolated. When they're relied upon, they need to be able to do their business. So, Gerard Piqué, Nicolas Soulé, and Aymeric Laporte should all be able to do that very, very well. And then the fullbacks, kind of the focal point of our main attacks. Hector Bellerin and Jordi Alba, both very good at getting forward, both fast enough to get back if they do get caught out, and both capable of whipping in some very dangerous crossing, which I think is going to be crucial. Then in the centre of the park, we've got Aaron Ramsey and N'Golo Kante. Aaron Ramsey is the deep-lying playmaker, just there to sit back. In case anything does go to awry, we at least have a midfield a bit deeper. Admittedly, he's not the best defensively, but he should still be able to do a job. And then N'Golo Kante is an absolute engine. He can get forward and contribute in the attack. He can get back and defend and, you know, hustle and win the ball and cut out passes exactly as he does in real life. In front of them, Mesut Ozil, there to just distribute the ball as we need it, keep the play ticking, pick out the strikers, pick out the fullbacks, and well, between him and Ramsey, I'm hoping that they can ping some balls around to the wings with the fullbacks up there to try and get some crosses into the box. And then we've got our strike force, Van Persie and Dybala. Dybala, obviously, probably the higher reputation player, at least currently, there to just smack the ball in if he needs to as that complete forward on attack. Still can pass the ball, still a great player at that regard, but mainly there to be our finisher. Then Van Persie is the deep lying forward. In case any balls fly out or a cross needs to go a bit further out of the box, he's going to be there to sweep it up. And I'm hoping that, well, that can work as intended, really. We should have not really a packed box, but players scattered throughout it so that every cross can find a man. And that's kind of the hope. Decent bench, but nothing that really, you know, is going to scream out at you and being incredible. I think Hakeem Ziyech and Yannick Carrasco are excellent players. Guendouzi and Marega pretty good in their own right too. So it could certainly be worse, but they're pretty solid all around.
Oh, interesting shape. That's quite a good team that you've got yourself there.
Until you get to Robin Van Persie, it's quite a good team.
Yeah, but with Mesut Ozil and Dybala in behind.
I was really liking it. Well, if I'd have just spent a bit less on the third centre-back and gone for Varane instead of Piqué, then I could have had someone like Suarez up front with Dybala, and it would be so good, but I'm not going to complain over this team. I certainly think it's quite a good side.
I feel like you've got that team. I'm not going to lie.
I like my team. I think your balanced plan has resulted in you being too balanced.
Yeah, I think it might come back to bite.
You look like a Europa League team.
Apparently, my key man today is going to be Jasper Cillessen. So, you know, that's all good.
Oh, you've got a free kick? What a block. The wall stands strong. You coming forward again? Oh, the double challenge! Beautiful.
How is that not?
Van Persie through to Dybala. Oh.
Yeah. How is that not a red card?
Go on, pressure on. Dybala! Paulo!
What has just happened?
Your centre-back had a mare. I mean, Cillessen rolled it out to him fairly poorly, I'm not going to lie. Dybala absolutely pounced.
Oh my god.
Paulo Dybala!
Rudiger, what are you doing?
That's actually a quality player too. I was expecting it to be some, like, 8 mil bum.
There's no accounting for that. What can you do?
Pick better defenders. I've got a free kick. Dybala flicks in. Van Persie goes up! And Robin Van Persie puts me 2-0 into the lead. 12 minutes in. I'm reasonably happy with how it's going.
I have no words.
2 goals inside 12 minutes. Don't count yourself out. You've seen the Champions League this week. The comeback could be on. You're coming forward.
Bertrand! Oh!
I think Ryan Bertrand would have had a better chance with that.
Here we go. Vasquez. Oh, never, never threatening.
I think that was going wide anyway, and then curled away from the net. Oh, Kante, big ball forward. Oh, Rudy is on it. Come on, give me another ball. Oh.
Oh my god. That is making me so nervous.
So far, things are going well for me, but there's a lot of game left to play. Callum Wilson, edge of the box. Oh! It's a very good effort. Great bit of space he created for himself there.
Silerson, behave yourself. Knocks it out, good ball. Emerson. Come on, boys. Ibarguen, Strootman. Emerson's gone, look at him.
Oh!
What a ball. Emerson.
Oh, that's a great... Oh! Why didn't he just hit it first time? I feel like if he just hit that and it went on target, it was going in.
Oh, to quote Alan Partridge, that was liquid football.
It was a great ball forward to Emerson. My very expensive defence got completely caught out. Been mostly you so far, apart from the goals. You've had a lot more shots than me.
Rudiger's on a 6.0.
I think we know why. Here we go. Kante, forward. Bellerin on the right-hand side. Can he find a cross? Tries to. It's blocked, but Kante gets it back.
Anyone fancy getting that on the edge? No, you're just going to all run away from it.
Ramsey to Alba. Come on, put it in the box. Straight in. Oh, Bellerin nicks the ball and Bellerin scores.
Oh, my God.
What has just happened? He just stole the ball from Dybala. It was going straight on Dybala's head and Bellerin's like, no, you've already scored one. My turn. Hector Bellerin with a wonderful goal. The £15 million man. My second pick.
We're dominating this game and we are getting... I'm getting FM'd.
I've got a class defence, I think you'll find. I think my class defence is forcing you to have poor shots.
Antonio Rudiger isn't having the best game of his career. Yeah, no.
You're 5.9. Well, half time. How would you describe what's happened so far?
It's not gone well for me, I would say. Could be doing better, but you never know. I'm going to make a change. Surprisingly, Rudiger's coming off.
Akanji taking his way to the field?
Akanji is coming on, yes. I don't really know what else to do, to be honest. This is just... I feel like this is one of those games where you just sort of... it's just going to happen. There's not a lot you can do. Cisco definitely is going to be playing the second leg, I think.
Well, Ozil's on the ball. Dropped very deep for an attacking midfielder, an advanced playmaker, but we'll allow it. It seems to be working. Ramsey and Ozil working it well. That Arsenal partnership. I've got a lot of Arsenal players.
What sort of challenge was that?
A bad one.
He slid in about 5 minutes before he got there. He was just laid on the floor. So the guy was like, yeah, all right, just go round you.
This is some beautiful passing play. Refusing to give the ball up. Everyone's in space. Kante on it. A load of people in front of him. Can he find a pass?
There's going to be a goal.
Bellerin. Ozil, he's got men on his left. He can't find them, though. Kante strikes! Oh! Thought Kante was going to bang one there. Yeah, I've got a lot of Arsenal players. I've only just realised, but I think I've got 4. Bellerin, Ramsey, Guendouzi, and if I just Ozil, yeah.
I mean, we've bought over 5,500 fans. I mean, that's a great turnout.
I mean, 5,500 fans coming out to watch players like Paulo Dybala, N'Golo Kante, Gerard Piqué, Mesut Ozil.
I'm making a change. To strike fear, Roque Meza is coming on. Tireless midfielder, apparently. The entertaining from Zielinski wasn't working.
Oh, you need a bit of tireless, not a bit of entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, juggling in the middle of the pitch probably isn't going to help anyone, is it really?
I mean, I'd describe what Rudiger did as entertaining, as Bellerin's got it on the edge. Dybala, Ramsey,
Good block. See, that's what you get from Akanji.
He doesn't pass it back straight to Dybala. It's been like a surprisingly more even game than the scoreline shows. Or than the highlights have shown.
Yeah, I've just got a really embarrassing backline and goalkeeper, apparently.
I think I've just got a really good backline, which is just like making it hard for your attackers to get in.
My right back is now playing attacking midfield. That's what I'm going with.
I'll trust you on that one. I'll let you do that. I've just bought on Ziyech for Mesut Ozil.
In the last 10 minutes, when you're losing 3-0, bringing a centre back on for an attacking midfielder may seem like a negative change, and this occasion it hasn't worked out for me.
I mean,
I'm sure more often than not.
You have been losing from very early in the game, and your substitutions have been 2 centre backs and a central midfielder.
Yeah.
I mean, Rudiger did have to come off. I'm not going to try and deny that one. As Bellerin to Dybala, Ziyech. Can we find it into the box? Kante's lurking. No, we're just going to let the game end. Oh. I'll take that. You certainly had a better second half.
I've been FM'd. I'm not going to lie. More shots, more possession. We had less shots on target, but we did get more fouls, so I feel like that's the real win.
Yeah, I mean, if it was fouls, you've won 2013. So that wraps up the first leg, and we have a 3-0 lead. It's looking very good for us, but obviously in the Champions League this week, we've seen 2 3-goal comebacks as it is, so certainly not done yet. There's certainly still a lot on the line and a lot to play for. So the second leg will be over on the TargetMan's channel. A link to that will be in the description. If you're watching in the playlist, then it should play straight after this one. And yeah, while you're over there, give him a subscribe. Make sure you check out his other content and say hello from me. So, if you are new to my channel, we currently have a Journeyman save going on. It's over 200 episodes in. It's been going since the start of the game. We started from the very bottom with no reputation, no coaching badges and nothing like that. And we have worked our way up to a pretty decent position. So if you want to give that a look, it's on my channel in a playlist. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this leg, and I hope you're looking forward to the second leg over on the TargetMan's channel.